Well, hello, good morning, everybody. How are you all? Thank you so much for joining. It's me, Little Matthew. How's my audio? That looks pretty good, actually. I'm going to move this a little bit closer. Oh, there we go. Hey, everybody. Thank you for popping by. We're going to do a little Halloween live stream today, and then I've got a brand new video to watch. Oh, you're going to love it. This is a good one. Not like those bad ones I've been doing. This one, can you guess? Can you guess? Well, I mean, it says what it's about, but can you guess, knowing what it's about? It's about the latest addition to the sticker collection right over here on the side. Our good friend, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. A character that seems scientifically engineered to appeal to straight men, and yet the gays love her. Why is that? And how did she become the Queen of Halloween? The day that we are all experiencing right at this very moment. She is the queen. I woke up this morning and the first thing I thought was Halloween should be Skeletor's birthday. I stand by that. Maybe next year for Halloween I'll do one about Skeletor and his Broadway career. Hello to Patrick. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. Knit and Crochet Tiger. Good to see you as always. Jet Screamer, Bumble, Phil, O'Brien. Happy Halloween to you too. Jet Screamer's listening, but puttering. That sounds like that is an acceptable way to spend a weekend. Wait, what is it? Sunday. A Sunday afternoon. A nice, good, solid, morally upstanding putter. Crystal Wright is here. Hello to Crystal. Video Gamer. Good to see you. Madison Waycaster. And, I thought it said Seinfeld. It's Cy Renfield. Hello. Hello. Your first stream. Wonderful. Welcome. Well, here's what we do. We sit around and get ever more encroached upon by all the subjects of previous videos until they devour me. Happy Halloween, says Darren, and thank you. Happy Halloween to you. Chris A is here. Hello, Chris and Lizzie Winchester. Oh, my stars. Wait, hold on a second. Let me just make sure. There we go. Okay. Looking at the chat. Taylor is watching Elvira right now. Oh, wonderful. Well, we're going to be talking about her. We're going to be looking at her. We're going to be living the Elvira lifestyle. Seheho is on patrol. On patrol? What do you do? What do you patrol? Tejas Woman is here. Hello to you. Never catch these while they're on. Well, now's your chance. It's a Halloween miracle. Madison says, first you give us Paul Lynn and now Elvira. You're spoiling us this month. Imagine if they had met. Imagine the two of them working together. Josh was here. My first stream with Matt. Oh, it's a lot of first timers. Hello to all of the stream virgins. That doesn't sound great. B says, hi, everyone, and happy Halloween from the PDX and the PNW. Oh, and the trees. The spooky haunted trees. Chris is ready for Elvira 4K. Tejas Woman has Halloween aplenty. And, it's a wizard. It's some candy. It's vampires, ghosts. Oh, I love it. Insect Warrior Jojo, hello to you. Emily's right on time, as always. Never early or late. Emily always arrives precisely when she intends. Vince is here. Hello to Vince and Shen and Jason Life. Love from Granada. Do you say Granada or Grenada? I think it's Granada. Sorry if that's wrong. Granada. So, Jace Life, let's do the thing where we all say where we're from. I'm in Seattle. Jace Life's in Granada. Where else is everybody from? Dennis is in Kiev. Whoa, that's amazing. I love the international live streams. Good afternoon from DTX. Is that Dallas, Texas? Taste Woman, I'm guessing? Nuricalise is here. Good morning to you and to Miss Kissyfer. Oh, what a name. Rose, hello. Emily says, I didn't have time to do the costume I wanted. I already have a Ravenclaw shirt from before we realized you know who. So there you go. Well, make it into your own headcanon. It's your IP now. You own it. Nathan Smith is ready. Video Gamer says, happy Halloween. I missed your last stream. Not going to miss this one. I set an alarm and everything. Oh, good. Good. Well, you are going to be alarmed when you see all the spooks that Elvira has in store for you. So the plan today is we're going to chat a little bit about Halloween and what's up today. And then we're going to watch my new video all about Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. That's going to be starting at noon in about, 53 minutes. Cy Renfeld says, might watch the movie for the first time on Shudder via the Elvira 40th. It's a great movie. Well, this video might give you some spoilers for that, because I talk about the movie a lot. It is a great film. Happy Halloween, says Video Gamer. I missed you. Oh, wait, did I scroll? Re-scroll? There we go. Shen says, a new and fabulous addition to Mount Queermore. Yes. Yeah, GQ wants to know what everyone's costume is. Matt on the Comet channel, there's going to be Elvira Marathon. The Comet? Wait, Comet or Comedy? I want to believe there's a Comet channel. When are we going to get a video about Kids in the Hall? Says President Luther. It's one that's in the works. I know there's a new Kids in the Hall coming to Amazon at some point. It's all shot, apparently. I don't know when it's premiering. I've got a Google alert set up for it. So maybe when that's getting closer. So Renfield says there's some queer subtext in her appearance on Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo with her and Daphne. Fascinating now that it's one of the gay Scooby movies. I didn't know she was in that. I didn't know Elvira was in that. Mark Blevins used to watch Elvira on KHJ back in the 80s. Her best bad movie was Dr. Black and Mr. Hyde. Oh my goodness, that's a name. Yeah, good old KHJ, long gone now. KHJ was owned by RKO, just to give you a sense of how old that was. KHJ was the old local station in Los Angeles until it turns out they were committing rampant fraud, wild mismanagement there at the station. They had to give up their license. They got bought by Disney, and now they are, oh, what are they? What's the station now? It's Channel 9, whatever Channel 9 in LA is now. Owned by Disney. How do you feel about the 1959 film Compulsion, based on the crimes of Leopold and Loeb? I have not seen it, but I bet it's a bummer. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here and guess that. Nathan Smith says Jack Trick Tracts. Yep, Jack Chick Tracts have this weird thing where the early ones assert that Halloween is Satan's birthday. Later ones treat it as a common misconception. I love that. Many people believe because we told them. Erica's here. Hello to Erica. Nurse says, are we talking about Elvira coming out as bi? Well, it's a complicated thing to talk about, like, what she actually came out as, because she's really avoided using labels. And I appreciate that, because she doesn't know what she identifies as. So she's just like, I don't know, I'm in a relationship with a woman, so whatever you call that. I've seen her use the word fluid, but even then she's like, I don't know, I guess you could say fluid. So I like that she's just like, I don't know, whatever. She said she doesn't think she's gay. She doesn't think she's a lesbian. She's like, because I like men still. And she doesn't think she's lesbian because she likes men. She's like, and I don't know, did I just turn bi when I turned 50? Which, you know, gender and sexuality is complicated. Oh, Ard's going to Ye Old Time Clothing optional party this evening. I guess that's a costume. Cy Renfield's checking in from Florida. Violet Catbird in Atlanta. Magic Beans in Idaho. GQ in Vancouver. Sasuke is in UK. Mr. T-Bone's in the SF Yay area. Knit Crochet Tiger in New Orleans. Ronald Huffman is in Owasso, Michigan. Oh, whoa. Owasso, Michigan. Is that the town motto? Oh, whoa. Era's in Decatur, Beaverton, Oregon for Rose, Vegas from Media Rex. We're going to be talking about Vegas in just a little bit. Robbie in Virginia with the crying. I'm sorry about that. Phil's in New York. Insect Warrior Jojo started watching 60s Addams Family. Find Mr. Addams attractive. He's always quite the fashion icon. The whole family, really. I'm very excited, BT Dubs, for the new Netflix Wednesday series. Tim Burton directing. Who's in that? What's his name? Jose Guzman, is that his name? Playing Mr. Addams. I was going to call him Charles Addams, but that's the cartoonist. Anyway, Seattle, Granada, drink pina colada, Ohio, and Reno. Happy Halloween. Captain Doom's in D.C. Maxwell. Oh, hello, a Seattle neighbor. And Fulani's just a ferry ride away in Port Townsend. Well, ferry ride away when it's running. How's it been getting out of Port Townsend lately? The ferry's constantly canceled. It's a worry. Emily from Michigan. Happy Halloween from a Matthew Strickland. Hello and happy Halloween to you. Joshua Sisko's off on a Sunday and can enjoy one of these. Hooray. Good to see you. I enjoy your tweets. Outer Galaxy Lounge says, I have an old VHS in my collection of Elvira doing a CBS promo for designing. I've seen that too. I have seen Elvira doing a promo for designing women. It is so bizarre because you expect, oh, is Elvira on this episode of Designing Women? That sounds amazing. No, she's just doing a promo for it. I'm noticing that my audio seems like it's crashing a little bit in the louder tones. Let me know if I'm peaking. Let me know if I need to turn anything down or if I sound bad. Bumble's costume is couch potato with warm puppy. Oh, what bliss. We were just looking, James and I were just looking at Pomeranians. Did you know, this is according to Tim, what's his last name, James?
Burton? What are you talking about?
Tim Burton. No. Who does the Action Button reviews?
Oh, Tim Rogers?
Tim Rogers. That's his name. We were just watching the Tim Rogers, and he says that Michelangelo had a Pomeranian that sat next to him on a satin pillow while he painted the Sistine Chapel. I think that that's the sort of energy we should all strive for, whether we seek to be Michelangelo or whether we seek to be the Pomeranian. That is the life for me. Tails Woman has been to the PNW and best friend lives in Tumwater. Oh, well, we've all got a Pacific Northwest connection. Last weekend was a hoedown, says Charles. At my local bar, I brought overalls specifically worked out for this weekend, Luigi and or Mario, depending on the t-shirt I wear. That's great. I got overalls, shorts overalls to dress as a farmer for the opening of a club in Seattle recently. I don't know. Oh, they were like, dress up. It's a fancy affair. So it's like, all right, I'm going to dress up as a farmer. I brought a chicken, not a live chicken. I got a stuffed chicken. I think I had a bandana. I don't remember. Elvira is here. I wrote her the name Elvira Canaveral, an attempt to detoxify comic books and pinball. Ooh, yes, keep that up. Joshua Cisco, oh, thank you so much for the chat and the what is it called? A tip and the rainbow. Oh, just the tip of the rainbow. Kevin's loved Elvira for years. My first Halloween party, after I came out, I dressed as Elvira for my party at my dorm. One of the most popular Halloween costumes in history, the Elvira outfit. Always popular, year after year. Fulani was Moira Rose and fun saying shit around my manager. Robbie's going to wear 3 costumes this year. You'll never guess what they are. Me, myself, and I. That's good. A lot of those in the chat, I think. Happy Halloween from Sid and the others. Just watched Mistress of the Dark last night. Fantasized about John Waters and Elvira making a movie together. Wouldn't that be amazing? They are apparently on good terms. I don't know why they're rivals. But they're apparently, like, I've heard Elvira talk about, like, conversations she's had with John. When she turned 70 recently, she said that she was thinking about doing LSD like John had done. John, on his 70th birthday, did LSD, and she was like, maybe I'll do that. And I think what she actually wound up doing was like, I can't remember. It was something very wholesome, like she had a cake or something like that. You know, it was not that at all. For all as like edgy as Elvira seems, I get the impression from doing some research and talking to people who know her that Elvira's really just a very wholesome sweetheart. In real life. Cassandra, not Elvira, but Cassandra in real life is just a real nice person. That's the vibe that I get from everything I've watched, from everything I've heard. I just get the vibe, Cassandra, just really nice. So that's a nice topic. That's a nice person to cover. Just let's talk about a nice person. After we're done talking about Paul Lind. Maxwell says, Elvira and Dolly should do a remake of Big Business. Oh my God, that would be incredible. I feel like yeah, wow. Okay, yes. You know what? I have no notes. Just that. Just do that. Milton's here, the only Patreon I subscribe to. Oh my goodness, that means a lot. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. And thank you for making all these videos possible. Everybody on the Patreon, everybody with the tips, thank you so much for, it's because of you that I can make this stuff. And we get to hang out like this. And, of course, to everybody who likes and subscribes and hits the bell and, you know, all that stuff. All that internet stuff that you got to do these days in these troubled modern times. That's what Derek says. I have a question. Oh, are Vampira and Elvira related? What a question. That is a question that has literally been debated by courts. There was quite a to-do over that question, and we will get to the bottom of it. Don't you worry. That's going to be in the video that's coming up in 45-ish minutes. Timothy's having gay friends over later for chili. Oh, I thought it said for chill. And I was like, oh, friends over for Netflix and chill. No, chili. We'll probably watch a few of your videos and hand out candy. Oh, candy. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the great tragedy. It's the worst timing in the world. I can't really do candy right now because I talked about this on another stream maybe 2 weeks ago. I got the things on my teeth. I got the things put in. Not to get too graphic. I'm not going to get too graphic. But basically, I got this one tooth over here that's sticking out kind of funny. And it's starting to like, over time, it's been getting like further and further and further out of alignment. It's starting to like scrape up the inside of my mouth and be painful. So I went to the dentist this week. They glued bumps onto my teeth all around my mouth. And now I have to wear the Invisalign trays. And for the next year, I have to wear these trays that gradually push my teeth back into position. I took them out to do this stream because it's hard for me to talk when they're in. I sound like Carol Channing. So I got them. You can't really see. They're tooth colored. You can kind of say, there you go. They're little bumps there on my rabbit teeth. But anyway, so I can't really eat candy because it gets all stuck. What a to-do. Video says, am I the only one who enjoyed the movie Elvira Haunted Hills? You are among a very elite group who actually saw it. Oh, goodness. And we're jumping the chat. Hold on. I lost my place. Timothy Wheatley checking in from St. Louis. I'll meet you there. Happy Halloween from Warsaw, Poland, says Cinca Jones. I hope things are going great. I know Poland's not always the most welcoming place for the gays. Elvira says Elvira is Elvira. That is the only label you really need. Lauren says, I used to like watching Elvira when I was little, but I ran away after that because their weird 60s and 70s B movies were scary at 6. My favorite part of the movie is when she says, deja vu. Oh, Raul Julia. Oh, I mean, what a great Gomez Adams. That's his name, Gomez Adams. Oh, just perfect. That's French. Oh, Grenada, West Indies. Grenada is West Indies. Granada is the other one. I didn't know there were two. How could I not have known that? I should have been told. Nathan says, Tim Burton directing. Once upon a time to be all over that, but I haven't seen anything worthwhile from him in a decade. You know, I think one of the things with Tim is he seems to do best. His best work, the best Burton work I've seen, have been the result of the right collaborations. So let's hope that happens again. Tonight my gay bestie and I are doing candy distribution. Scary movie. I'm not a slasher film gal. What should we watch? Honestly, Mistress of the Dark. That's what I recommend. 1988. Give it a watch. It's not gross. There's a little bit of blood at the very end, but just a very, very little. And it's a good time. It's just a great, great time. Did you ever see the Grinch Halloween special? Says Ard to Andal. No, I have not seen that. Did you see that Janelle Monáe has a new music video where she plays the Grinch? I felt like I dreamed that. King Pointless is here. Hello, good to you. Hello from Tacoma, says Jesse Dart. Hello to you in Tacoma. Getting a new streetcar next year. Very excited for Tacoma getting that new downtown streetcar. You know I love a train. And very jealous of Tacoma getting an expansion on your downtown line before we do in Seattle. When I lived in San Francisco, I was at this event when they were talking about the trains there, and somebody said about the light rail that had started running in the Castro. They were like, well, I don't know why they call it light rail. It looks pretty heavy to me. I don't know why that stuck with me. That's not the accent they had. I just added that. Just Screamers going to the theater to see Rocky Horror this Friday. Are you doing a shadow cast? Hi everyone, says Just Carowin. Saw Think We're Live. Thought I'd stop in. Hello and welcome. Have you considered Eddie Izzard's The Riches, says Mirror Universe. Ooh, that's a little more recent than I normally do, but that's a good thing to have on the list. Vuzu says Elvira has a book out. Oh, does she? Does she really? Does she have a book out that people should read? Laura says, remember that song in the 80s, Elvira? Was that about her or not? It was not. That was the Oak Ridge Boys singing a completely unrelated song. Is there a way to watch John Waters movies? It's hard, actually. There's not a lot streaming. I think Criterion Collection? Does Criterion Collection have them for streaming? You might have to go there. But a lot of them are hard to come by. Yeah, so I don't have great advice for doing it legally. Oh, Timothy Wheatley in 1313 Mockingbird Lane was a great show. Too bad it got canceled. Played Grandpa Munster. Yes. Oh, that was great. 1313. I want to say there was somebody who directed that who was good, and I can't remember. Portia de Rossi, I think, was in that one. Anyway, Laura, thank you so much for the tip. And Bumble Homestead, thank you for the tip as well. I appreciate it so much. Mark Blevin says, Elvira was Grand Marshal one year in the LA Gay Pride Parade. She's done a ton of gay stuff. We're going to talk about that. Don't you worry. Elvira has had a very gay, existence. And Cassandra, even gayer. A lot of homosexuality in the cauldron that is stirred to create what Elvira has become. And Rage of Animals, hello, and thank you for the tip. I appreciate it so much. Niels Paul says, is Boobarella related to Elvira? You're referring to the Elvira-esque character on The Simpsons, slightly related to Elvira. So Boobarella on The Simpsons is voiced by Tress MacNeille, also the voice of Babs Bunny and Dot and Agnes and Lunch Lady Doris, and she's one of those actresses. She's either Chip or Dale. I can't remember. I think she's Chip. She's one of those voice actresses who's just like in everything. Anyway, so that's Tress MacNeille. She does the voice of Boobarella on The Simpsons. She is in, briefly, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, the 1988 Elvira film, as the snooty anchorwoman at the very beginning of the film. She says, is there anything that could shame you? And that's, if you know... Once you know that that's who that actress is, it's impossible to hear it without thinking about like all of her characters. Like it's Chip from Chip and Dale saying that. Hello to Magic Mike, glad to have you here. My dad makes chili every Halloween to Cy Renfield, consequence being from Cincinnati. Is that a Cincinnati thing? He doesn't know Cassandra, but he knew someone who does Michael something. What? He knows someone who does Michael something? Oh, he knows someone who does know her, Michael something. I see. I thought you're saying he knows someone who does an impression of Michael something. I'm like, who's Michael something? Emily had braces for 4 years. My teeth better be good for the rest of the time. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, at the end of this, I better have the best teeth in the world. Because I don't like it. Video Gamer met Cassandra at Comic-Con. Many people were in line to see her. She couldn't do more than take a picture. She does seem great and a lot of demands on her time. Denizen, thank you so much for that tip. And look at that spinning hippo. Wowee, I love that. That is a good animation. Little hippo in the gamer chair. That's wonderful. Yay. We ever do a video about Three's Company? I do mention Three's Company briefly in a video, but I haven't done like a big one about it. Maybe. That might be a good one to do. Three's Company might be fun. Comes at a really weird time, that Three's Company, because it straddles the surge of kind of risque comedy in the late 70s into the more conservative comedy of the 80s. And actually addresses gay stuff. And you can briefly see, what's his name? The guy in that, John something, I think. I want to say John Denver, but that's absolutely not it. Anyway, you can briefly see his balls in one episode. They never caught it. It aired for years. And they just never noticed that he was wearing very short shorts. So you could see a little peek. Anyway, I saw an article about John Waters yesterday, says Nura. They named a non-gendered bathroom after him in a museum in Baltimore. Yes, it's so great. And he insisted that the first person to christen the bathroom was a trans woman. And so what a great ally, that John Waters. I just interviewed John Waters. You can find that on the Strangers website. I just interviewed him about his new Christmas show. So go check that out. Or subscribe to my newsletter at mattbaum.com, because I'm going to send that out this week, and it's going to have a link to my interview with John Waters. So you can just subscribe to that. Go to mattbaum.com, put your email in. You'll get a little cute little message from me this coming week. Jenny says, I just looked at the Janelle Monáe channel. There's nothing new. Well, I don't know what I saw. Maybe I did dream that. James, you saw it too, right?
I'll never tell.
She says, I'll never tell. Just saw the Elvira movie for the first time because of YouTuber Ashley Burton, says Deborah Battle. I don't know Ashley Burton. What is her deal? Sid and Others has Elvira's Haunted Hills on DVD. The cover is very shiny and beautiful. Ooh. She is, I was going to say a mistress. She has mastered, she's mistressed, marketing and merchandising and advertising and all that, packaging. Like, what an empire Cassandra has managed to build. Just an incredible, aside from being an incredible actress and creative person, an incredible business person. Ooh, Jenny Morris says, Bryan Singer directed the Mockingbird Lane pilot. Unfortunately, oops. I knew it was somebody interesting. I didn't know that they were interesting for that reason. Sid and Others recommends HBO Max for some John Waters movies. That seems, okay, that might work. Do you ever hear from any of the people you feature in your videos, says Robbie? Occasionally. I did get a retweet from Fran Drescher when I did a video about The Nanny. So that was delightful. And I did a video about an episode of Golden Girls and heard from the writer of that episode. So that, it just makes me feel lovely when that happens. I have this gentle hope that Elvira Cassandra will see the video that I am about to debut about her and will appreciate it. That is my hope. Good morning from San Jose, says Mia always memorized at the end of Mistress of the Dark. Wish I had that kind of talent. What an incredible person. Like, I've already said this a million times. What an incredible performer Cassandra is. Just amazing. She's had a wild life. Go get her book if you want to read about it. It's really good. As you can see, I've taken like all these notes here, like on the sides of like stuff that I'm fascinated by. Go get her book, Yours Truly, Elvira, or just watch my video because I've got some of my favorite bits, but obviously I don't have everything in my video. But yeah, she has had just an incredible career. Tress McNeil's also appeared in a few Weird Al songs. Oh, including the voice of Lucille Ball in his first major hit single and video, Ricky. I didn't know that. Good for her. I mean, she's just one of those actresses. She's constantly working. I hope she gets a vacation in there somewhere. John Hansen says, "Wear your retainer." I'm trying. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to be good. James has been very helpful in reminding me to put it back in. Here's the thing. Like, I got to take it out to talk, which is why, it's I got to be careful about how much I talk. I can't wear it and like be very presentation like on because it makes weird noises. It sounds awful. So I got to take it out to talk to y'all. But the problem is, like, when I'm doing that, and you might be able to tell in the video that you're going to see, it just makes my mouth water a lot. I'm sorry, this is gross. It just makes my mouth water because I've got all these, like, nubs that feel weird on my teeth. And I think my brain thinks that there's food in my mouth. My brain feels, something strange and unfamiliar in the mouth. It must be food time. Better salivate. Game Pointless, thank you for the tip. Good luck with the vid, or Matt Pyra. Ooh. John Ritter, that's his name. Thank you. If you're going to invite fictional characters to a gay Halloween party, Elvira and Dr. Frankenfurter would be obvious. Who else belongs to that party, says someone. Wow. Who belongs? I mean, Skeletor would be top of my list. Laura with the tip, thank you so much. Just shared this live stream with my gay big brother who loves Elvira. Just spreading my Matt love around. Thank you so much. I appreciate that very, very, very much. I hope your big brother loves this video. Elvira, extremely lovable. An extremely lovable character. Cassandra Peterson seems like an extremely lovable person in real life. Emily says, I love that Divine would be like, I am the non-gendered bathroom. Oh, what a thing to say about somebody. But also, I feel like you're not wrong about that. Insect Warrior just started watching Spin City with Michael J. Fox and Mayer playing Rocky. Yeah, it's the Rocky Horror guy. Yeah, maybe I should do something about Spin City too. That's a good one. There's a great character, great gay character on Spin City. Really innovative. One of the few black gay characters on primetime TV in the 90s. I don't know if I can think of any other recurring black gay characters. And there's the guy on 6 Feet Under. I think that's more in the 2000s. Yeah, I'm having trouble thinking of... Oh, Rock, of course. Well, I guess, he's a guest. He wasn't a regular. Richard Roundtree on Rock. RuPaul guested on In the House. Until you mentioned it, I had no idea Criterion offered a streaming service. I thought it was just retail DVDs. You've changed my life. Oh, well, yes. Do go get signed up for that because it really is a great selection. They have House You can watch House, one of my other favorite Halloween time movies, but really suitable for any occasion, like Calla Lilies, suitable for any occasion. You go watch the movie House. It's an incredible Japanese film by Nobuhiko Obayashi, directed a lot of other great things, School in the Crosshairs, Drifting Classroom. I cannot say enough good things about this film. It's just 1978, I think. Just an amazing work of art, a strange haunted house ghost story that you will never be able to stop thinking about. Maybe I should do a video about that. Nothing gay about it, but I don't think. No, nothing really gay in there. But gosh, what a time. What? There are bananas. There are, spoiler alert, there are bananas. Oh, it was Brian Fuller who did 1313 Mockingbird, not Bryan Singer. Okay, uncanceled. 1313 Mockingbird Lane is uncanceled. Brian Fuller, we like him. Oh, Laura says, we'll make that dream of Cassandra come true for you. Thank you so much. Thank you for making... You know what? Y'all being here and supporting my streams and sharing my videos, that is what makes my dream come true. Elvira Canaveral. I keep wanting to say Carnival. Elvira Canaveral got to work with B. Arthur, and it was better than you could possibly imagine. I bet when I was in college, our roommate was the head, I think, of the Musical Theater Society at college and at the school, and B. Arthur was coming to visit and do some presentation, and Carlos, our roommate, was in charge of her visit and got a voicemail from her laced with profanity about the car at the airport. Not like complain, not mean. It was just, you know, she was calling to check about the details about the car that was picking her up at the airport, and just really foul-mouthed voicemail. But fun, good-natured. I drooled. Oh no, Miss Kissyverse says I drooled the entire time I had braces. Oh no. Well, it's something for me to look forward to for the next year. Oh, Anders McConaughey. Vincent Price, my Halloween party for sure. Not a fictional character, but I would invite any of Vincent Price's characters. The voice from the Thriller video. That's who I would invite to my Halloween party, just to laugh every time somebody arrives. Elvira was actually considered for the voice of the Thriller video. She learned this many years later. She met Michael Jackson, and he mentioned to her that they had considered asking her to do the voice. I think Vincent is best. Like, if you're going to lose out on a role, losing out to Vincent Price is pretty good. But just imagine Elvira, that voice, that seductive, sultry. I don't know. She's got kind of a Lauren Bacall quality, I think, to her voice. Doing the narration completely changes the context of the video. Honestly, I want Cassandra to just record the VO and have somebody edit it in to see that version. I mean, it's kind of maybe a little disrespectful to Vincent Price. Like, I'm going to replace your performance. But I can't stop thinking about how wonderful that would be to hear Elvira's voice over that video. Anyway, Laura says, remember the gay character on Melrose Place? I forgot his name. Matt? Was it a Matt? I think it was a Matt. I only remember characters named Matt. House is excellent. Also streaming on HBO Max. Really? Sid and others. Oh, well. Everybody go watch House tonight. It's so good. It's so good. We saw it at the Castro Theater. James and I and a friend saw it at the Castro Theater. And seeing it on the big screen was just such a revelation. And we saw it at Cinefamily in Los Angeles many years later with Obayashi present to present the film. He was just such a wonderful man. The director does not speak a ton of English. He had a translator there with him, but at one point he took the microphone and just said into the microphone to the audience who had come to see his film, who were devoted to his work. He just says into the microphone, "I love you," and it was so sweet. It was wonderful. Another just great guy. I believe he passed away just a few years ago. But every impression I get is just a really lovely person. This is my hot takes. These are my scoops. So-and-so is nice. That's the kind of news that I like to break. Just got an alert that Cal Penn came out, says Erica Gurnett. Wait, what? There's some breaking news. Wait, Cal Penn? He's engaged to fiancé Josh and details their date in a new book. Well. Oh, Kumar from Harold and Kumar. I was like, what do I actually know this person from? Huh. Well, good for him. That's nice. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Well, you heard it here first, everybody. Fulani says, were you a theater, radio, TV, film major? You're so knowledgeable to use in international films. Yeah, I was a film major at Emerson College in Boston. I did not. I think most of the knowledge that I've picked up from osmosis following my education. But, you know, I don't know. Education is a lifelong journey. Vincent Price first appearance in a music album was 1975 with Alice Cooper's song The Black Widow. Really? I didn't know that. What a great pairing, though. Laura would invite Jamie Lee Curtis and Stephen King to a Halloween party. That's pretty good. I would like to listen in on their conversation. Did you see Jamie Lee Curtis? Very supportive of her trans child. I can't remember their gender, but she has a trans kid, and she's been very supportive. And it's just really nice. Just a nice... There you go. There's another breaking news about somebody who's nice. Let's see. What else we got? Elvira narrating over Thriller video would be super sexy. I know, right? Right? Oh, Nura would invite the entire Addams family to the Halloween party. Yeah. Safety-proof the electrical outlets and knives, I guess. We were going to do an online version of Bye Bye Birdie. Wait. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. We're going to do an online version of Bye Bye Birdie. Wait, what was the plan there? We were picking our roles we all want to play on Bye Bye Birdie. There's a lot of people here. There's 184 people watching right now. And, so we're going to have to double and triple and quadruple up on some of those roles. Kevin asks, was Vincent Price bisexual? According to his daughter, yes. I don't think he ever discussed it in his life, but his daughter says that she was, and he played Oscar Wilde on stage. Not that means that he's bisexual, but he played a character who we would today maybe identify as bisexual. Not that term existed back then, of course. Mario's here. Hello from Mexico. I enjoy your content so much. Just in awe of your knowledge about film and TV. Thank you. It is. I got some useful things up here, mostly useless, but I got every now and then something that's actually good to know. Vincent Price's life partner was Oliver on the Brady Bunch. Very gay. What? Vuzu? I don't know about that. That would be news to me if that is the case. What? Hold on. Oliver Brady Bunch. Who's the actor there? Cousin Oliver, blah, blah, blah. Robbie Wrist. Vincent Price. I don't know about that piece of news. I don't see anything online about it. Doesn't mean that it's not true, of course, but there's a real scoop. If that's true. Vincent Price's life partner was Oliver in the Brady Bunch. Elvira says, my friend Mikey Max Abramson went to Emerson, did the Guthrie tour there in 2004. Ooh, that was just after I was there. Jet Screamer says, have you seen the newest Dune? Not only have I seen it, I've written about it for The Stranger. I guess, subscribe to my newsletter. I'll put the link to that in there as well. But yeah, I wrote about Dune. It's atmospheric. I liked the vibe of it. So James and I watched it, and then we immediately watched the Lynch one, and I was like, yeah, the David Lynch one from 84 is a lot more fun. Is it 84? Is that right? That sounds right. Mia says, I'll be third girl on the left in Bye Bye Birdie. It's a low lift role. Tribbles were the first bisexuals on television, says Jed Screamer. Laura says that I love that Jamie Lee Curtis is being so honest about aging and not partaking in plastic surgery, aging gracefully. Yeah. She seems just... it's just so nice when someone famous whose work you like is just like, they're unproblematic and good. Nathan Lane, best actor of the world, king of Broadway, says Nathan Lane himself here in the chat, doing some self marketing, getting some buzz going in the chat. This is Nathan Lane. I don't think I really have not talked about Nathan Lane much at all in any of my videos. trying to think. I know he did. I can't remember the name of the show. He did a show, a one-man show where he played a gay character. I can't remember the name of it. Nathan Lane has not played a ton of gay characters. Oh, no, I talked about him in the Birdcage video. There you go. It's a short one. The Birdcage video is from a couple of years ago when I was doing much shorter videos, probably like 6-7 minutes long. Nursey says, as a young queer film and TV nerd, I really appreciate the insight you offer through these videos. Love from Romania. Oh, thank you for tuning in all the way from across the world. I think Jamie Lee Curtis is trans in the movie Halloween. Her voice was cracking. She's lanky and boyish. Hollywood's been pushing envelopes for some time. I don't know that. I mean, I think that's a great headcanon. Doesn't necessarily, none of those things necessarily mean that she is trans, but it's a good little story to fill in. Title by artist says, I love the growing amount of characters around your face. I know. They're closing it. I had to like push them away a little bit because at one point they were crowding in a lot closer, which is why like now Divine is like just peeking out at the bottom. I had to keep like shrinking and moving people off to the side because they were getting too big. Video gamer played Hugo Peabody in my high school production of Bye Bye Birdie. I think I might be too old for the role now. I was just in the course. I was in it in, was it high school or middle school? So at some point I was in it and I was just, as a background, I was nobody really. Mr. T-Bone says Timothée Chalamet is pretty convincing. He's 15-year-old, unlike Ben Platt. Well, you know. I think everyone's doing a fine job in their roles. I think the actress who plays Rebecca something, the actress who plays Jessica, like could not look away from her. My main complaint with the new Dune is all the most interesting characters are women and they get the least amount of time on screen. I think a version of that film that's about Jessica, it's about the Mape. Who's the Mapes? Shout out Mapes. Dr. Tynes. Tynes? Is that right? Pines? Tynes? Anyway, the ecologist. All of the women in the film are so interesting. And the movie is just like focused squarely on these tedious, obedient, domesticated men who are the stars. And I'm like, I don't care. The women do so much more interesting stuff. They make such interesting choices. They're so conflicted and they're so complex. Why are we spending time with these boys? Also, you do get to see Oscar Isaac naked, so that's good too. The Nance, Charles D, thank you. That is the Nathan Lane show. Thank you so much. He's also, and Love, Valor, Compassion. That's right. Yes. Everyone has his rabbit days asked. Thoughts on Sleepaway Camp? You know, here's what I'll say about that. I think that Cassandra Peterson and Elvira have both aged very, very well. And I think other things have not. And that is my thoughts on Sleepaway Camp. Rebecca Ferguson, that's the actress's name. Thank you, Nathan. Oh, and he played Gomez in the Addams Family musicals. See, it all comes back to the Addams Family. BT Dubs, I've got some bonus stuff. There's a lot that I wasn't able to fit into the video that we're about to watch. It's a long one. It's a little over a half hour, the new Elvira video. But even so, there was a lot of stuff I just couldn't fit in. So, what am I saying? So, it's going to go in some bonus videos over on Patreon. So, get on that if you're not already. Going to have some stuff about Morticia. Going to have some stuff about Elvira's appearances over the years. What else is going to be in there? I'm going to have... Elvira's now censored appearance on Saturday Night Live. I was unable to find it, but I'll tell the story of it. Yeah, so I'm going to have all that over on Patreon. There's a link in the description. Go check it out. It's going to be good. Going to be good. Sasuke says, would it be called Planet of the Mapes? Oh, how could you do this to me? Greenham says, Dune's based on a book. That's where the plot comes from. You can't change it to suit modern taste. Absolutely, you absolutely can. Change the book. I think they should have changed. I mean, you can't change the book, but I think you could change the story. There's no reason. You know what? They changed things like, they gender swap the ecologist. Why not go a little further and actually make a good movie about her? Oh, no, Tejas, I keep missing your costume comment. I'm so sorry. Oh, geez. The chat does scroll very fast, and so I do miss things. Sorry, hold on. Whoa, boy, I'm scrolling. Oh, costumes. I didn't have much costume stuff, so I wore my Beto for Texas shirt. And when is 2018? Oh, 2018. You of the past. Not bad. You're a time traveler. Let's see. Just scrolling back down here. Elvira, Elvira Mistress Dark, still hilarious, says Le Cousin Thomas. It's a great movie. As I keep saying, it's a great movie. Recommend it. And he says, love your talks. Most interesting and fun. Love Elvira. Just finished her book. Was a fun and informative read. Thank you for all your hard work to make this show. And Greeno says, I've read all the books up to God Emperor. Oof. I can't remember Children or the next one. I know Paul goes blind and wanders off, and Alia battles internally with Grandpa Vlad. Grandpa Vlad. Okay, so I have only seen the movies. I have not read the books. And I watched the trailer for the Jodorowsky documentary. So that's all my knowledge. I know that at some point there's a man worm, and I like that. But I don't know what comes after, the events of the films. I do, but I like the cover of God Emperor. It's a real freak show, basically. That is a lot of reading, Greenham. Earlier, was it this year or last year? At some point, it was last year, I think. I read all the Memory, Sorrow, and Thorn novels, which are long. It's 4 books, 4 real thick fantasy novels. I felt very accomplished for having done it. I loved them. But I was like, woof, that's a lot of reading. Elvira kills in Happy Halloween Scooby-Doo. Even animated Elvira is perfect. I do want to see more animated Elvira. I think that it's a great form for her. Jenny says, I heard the Elvira SNL appearance. It was kind of anticlimactic. There's a huge fight behind the scenes. And yeah, I don't know, like, if you know where to find it, let me know, because you can't find it on the official broadcasts, the official, like, online versions. Tess says, regarding costume, a friend said, I love the optimism of 2018 you. I apologize for what's about to happen. Oh, yeah, you know what? I kind of like the costume of, like, 2018 you, just like walking around a party like, boy, oh boy, it's the future is looking bright. Things are going to be great. Well, actually, 2016, what's his name was already president at that point, so maybe you have to go back a little bit further. Graham says, fan of the videos, the man worm is the God Emperor. Love that. Love that man worm. Look up God Emperor of Dune, and you'll find some very fascinating fan art. It's a good example, Mr. T-Bone. Most of the Bond movies have zero resemblance to the books. You wouldn't want to replicate the books. Racism and misogyny. Oh yeah, no, the Bond films. There's never been a misogynistic Bond film. or racist. Woof. The House Carino. Wait, was House Carino always into human sacrifice? What? I don't know what that means. Google Dune tweeted on YouTube. Fan parody of the Lynch Dune. What? Oh my gosh. I have to look up that. That sounds incredible. Title by artist is, what should I carve on my pumpkin? Another smaller pumpkin. That doesn't make sense. No, I don't know. A ghost. Make a ghost face. Or just the word boo. Or boob. No. Skeletor. It's Skeletor's birthday. Carve a Skeletor on the pumpkin. Dune 2000 miniseries is the best as Marley Frost. I haven't seen that one. I've heard good things. I haven't seen that one. The Dune series isn't, says Greenham. Oh, well, mixed feelings. Mixed feelings. Mr. Demon says, do you cover the Elvira video games in your upcoming video? I do not. I did play a little bit of the first one. You can find a VOD on my Twitch channel. It's fun. it's fun. It's a fun little time capsule, let's say. Jenny Moore says, an SNL podcast I watched a copy of the Elvira episode. I'll link you to it. Yes, please. Yes, please, because I would love to see that appearance. Jennifer says, watching early videos and stuff is amazing. Hearing the phrase, avoid like the plague, did not age well. We don't avoid those very well. Yeah. Yeah, it turns out we don't avoid plagues. That's just not what we do. Title by artist was seriously thinking of carving a smaller pumpkin too. Okay, great. Oh, actually carve Santa. I kind of like that idea. All right, we're coming up 10 minutes to go until the premiere of my new video. Now, this is the point at which I'm always like, well, here it comes. I uploaded the wrong video, didn't I? I bet you're gonna get something completely wrong. What was the thing that I was afraid I'd uploaded last week? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm always scared that I've uploaded the wrong version or done something wrong with the metadata or something's going to be misspelled or something. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. My heart rate, my palpitations increase as we get closer and closer and closer to the premiere. Ooh, Video Gamer's friend once carved an Elvira jack-o'-lantern. Required 3 pumpkins. Stop it. Emperor's forces in Dune are empowered by the blood of the failed recruits crucified upside down on a step pyramid drenched in failed soldiers' blood. That's what we're seeing. That's in the new movie. We see there's a brief glimpse of that. Oh, Laura, very supportive. It's going to be great. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I just, I'm always like, well, what did I screw up this time? So far, it's only happened once. In all the time I've been doing videos, it's only happened once that I've uploaded something and I had to be like, whoops, take that down, re-upload. It was years ago. It was when I did a Mary Tyler Moore video. I uploaded a version where part of the video was muted. So it was just like silent for 40 seconds in the middle. I can't remember why that happened. But anyway, so it was just silent in the middle. I fortunately caught it right away. So it premiered, and I was like, whoops, took it down, put a new version up. No one the wiser. So hopefully nothing like that on this new video. Hopefully. You know what? Now I've made myself nervous. Just going to double check real quick. Make sure I've got all the stuff I'm supposed to have set up properly here. Elvira. Just going to take a quick little gander at the waveform of this video just to calm my frazzled nerves. They do get frazzled. I have... This one, I will say, I was working right up until the last minute. Maybe you can tell that I did not get a ton of sleep in the last few days while I was putting the finishing touches on this one. Really wanted to have it up in time because, like, you get an Elvira video out on November 3rd. It's a little past the time when you might want something like that. So, really pushing to get this video out. It's long. It's one of the longest videos I've done. So I'm a little weary. Taya says, even if you mess up, you've still put up more and better content than 90% of us. Well, there's a lot of very good stuff on the internet. I think you all do lovely work. I think everybody in the chat does a great job. I don't know what you do exactly, but I'm sure you're great at it. Just the fact that we're all here hanging out together, I think that's nice. Nathan says, what is your gay characters in TV show recently? I am looking forward to the Boba Fett series. Fingers crossed. I think, I like The Mandalorian. I think it's going to be good, and I want to see some gays in that Boba Fett. Give me the gays. I have no information that would make me think that there are any, other than I demand it. All right, let me check this little video thing. Oh, look at that. All right, here's a little sneak peek. Can I put this on screen? Let's see. I'll show you what we've got. PC, window capture, audition, There it is. All right, here's a little sneak peek at what we're all gonna see. There it is. So drink it in, feast your eyes at this little preview of the video. As you can see, things get real loud over here. Oh, I'm trying to click on the wrong thing. Things get real loud right over here. And then they get a little soft right over here. So now you've seen all the highlights. Yep. There we go. Oh, Jet Screamer sells on eBay. What do you sell? Robbie says, are those prescription lenses? They are. I got a little bit of an astigmatism. There's not a prescription lens in this magnifying glass. This is it's a portal. It's a portal to the beyond, the magnifying glass. This one says, look up Jenny Lorenzo, hilarious. Recent episodes with the gay members of the Abuelas family. Fame is a luck hole. Best advice I got regarding fame from Mikhail Baryshnikov. Elvira, when did you talk to Mikhail Baryshnikov? Oh my goodness, there's a story there. Jenny says, how about Outer Limits? Is there a new Outer Limits? Lakuzin Thomas says, your videos are great. I appreciate them. First one I saw was about Bewitched. Finally understood why I love the show so much as a boy. There's a tiny little piece of Bewitched in the video you're about to see. Oh, in just 4 minutes. We're going to wrap this up and head on over to the premiere, which let me put a link in the chat to the premiere, the rotating premiere. Let me just put a link in here because we're going to hop on over there. It should automatically redirect you. In case it doesn't, I'll have the link in the chat so you can jump over manually. Usually it works. So I'll see you all over in the premiere in just a minute. Here's the premiere. Ta-da! All right, so we're going to hop on over there in just a minute or two, watch the new video, and then I think I'm going to either collapse in an exhausted heap, or I've had a little bit of a sip of coffee, and so I may be bouncing off the walls and delirious, and I might go to the farmer's market and buy some cheese. So one of those two things will happen. There's no way to know. Whew! All right, I also just want to thank, before we wrap up, I want to thank everybody for popping by. Every single one of you. 209 people watching right now. I think that's the most I've ever had on one of these little pre-video live streams, so I'm very delighted by that. Also, very delighted to see how international everyone is, from the PNW all the way across the world to Romania. Thank you so much for popping by. And thanks to everybody who left a little tip. Thanks to everybody who is a member on Patreon and gets some bonus videos. And thank you all for being a friend. All right, going to wrap it up here. See you in like 10 seconds over on the premiere video. And then we will maybe finally have some weary rest. Oh, and remember to put your Invisalign back in, Stay Woman. Thank you so much. I'm going to do that. I am going to do that. Thank you. Oh, my stars. You're on top of things. All right, everybody. See you in just a few minutes. Bye.